This was electric when Sydney just walked out onto the track. This might be the race of the night. Everyone looking forward to seeing what Sydney will do.
Megan Tapper there in lane 1, certainly popular from Jamaica, but not Sid popular.
This is Tia Jones. She's making her 3rd appearance as a Grand Slam challenger. 12:19. She was just off the American record only because she finished 2nd in Miami. Great race.
Utaji Kambuji here from Switzerland. Her sister had to finish her season. She just announced she's pregnant. She needs her pediatrician. She wouldn't come over because she couldn't fly.
And here she is. The queen of the oval, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, has dropped down to the women's short hurdle. She's running the 100 hurdles and the 100. Everybody's waiting to see what she'll do here.
Ackera Nugent's been 3rd and 4th in the hurdle races and then has blistered the open 100. See what she's got. Her day, you know, she'll be counted on the next day to figure out how this goes.
Yeah, the 2 Jamaicans side by side. Daniel Williams won the Slam in Kingston. Nugent won in Miami. What will they do here?
Tania Marshall, part of Dennis Shaver's sprint crew down there in LSU. He just finds fast women all the time. They never let up.
Yeah, and they said that she looked really, really good in warm-ups. This is Christina Clemens. She's making her Grand Slam debut. She's an Olympic semifinalist and a world indoor silver medalist back in 2018.
And if you're
this is it, the moment we've been waiting for.
If you're wondering how this goes, 12:61, the facility record for 11 for 11 clean sweep. Steve Cram.
Sydney gets out. 100-meter hurdles. Nugent has got away quickly. Also going well. Tia Jones over the far side. It's Nugent just leading this one at the moment. Nugent's got this. Akira Nugent continues to go away. Wins it easily in the end. 12:44. Sydney just not on terms in an event we wouldn't necessarily expect it to be. Tia Jones did hang on for 2nd place after getting out sharp, but Nugent staffed her authority all over that race there. Got out well. Was up with Jones, who we know can get out quickly. So does Tapper as well. But then she just continued to move away from there. Sydney 5th. Great athletes like a challenge.
I'd rather see her challenge herself, man, if I'm being honest. We know what she can do in the 4 hurdles. We've seen it for years. She's constantly racing the clock. I'd like to see her race people, and she did it. I think she has a desire to do that as well. You know, you got to be able to do things to keep the heat under you. I think she realizes that. She actually got out decently. Having Akira right next to her, though, when you're next to that kind of cadence, it can actually throw you off, because this is something that she doesn't necessarily feel all the time. She's on a stagger usually and doesn't always have athletes right next to her. So that's new for her. And to see someone 3-stepping that quickly right next to you,
yeah,
it's not that simple to run next to.
I mean, technically, she's only raced this twice, I think, since 2021.
Yeah.
So, you know, and until you get in the mix with the fast people, it's all right in training and everything, but, you know, she did pretty well there. She's beaten some good athletes.
Ackera Nugent stuns Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone with breakthrough triumph at the 2025 Grand Slam track meet. Philadelphia turned into the heartbeat of global athletics when a Grand Slam track meet delivered one of its most unforgettable showdowns. Thousands of fans packed the stadium, waiting for a spectacle in the women's 100-meter hurdles. The spotlight naturally gravitated toward American icon Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, who had dared to step outside her 400-meter hurdles domain to contest one of the trickiest sprint events. Yet, in a moment that rewrote expectations, it was Jamaica's Ackera Nugent who rose above the hype and carved her name into the headlines with a fearless, dominant victory. The build-up was charged with emotion. Megan Tapper, always a crowd favorite, earned roars when she appeared in lane 1. Still, nothing compared to the eruption that greeted McLaughlin-Levrone's introduction. Her reputation as an Olympic and world champion carried with it an aura of inevitability. But standing alongside her were proven specialists: Tia Jones, Danielle Williams, Tania Marshall, Christina Clemens, and the quietly rising Nugent, fresh from success at the Miami Grand Slam. The script was set for drama. The gun fired, and Tia Jones blasted forward with her trademark explosiveness. Nugent, however, reacted instantly, matching her stride for stride. McLaughlin-Levrone held her own in the opening meters, but soon encountered the challenge all long hurdle stars face when stepping down: the relentless rhythm and unforgiving precision of the sprint hurdles. As the race reached its midpoint, Nugent separated herself with flawless execution, clearing each barrier with mechanical precision and a growing surge of confidence. By the final hurdle, the outcome was undeniable. She surged through the line in a dazzling 12.44 seconds. Jones secured second in 12.60, while Tapper followed in 12.66 to claim third. McLaughlin-Levrone, battling courageously against specialists, crossed in fifth. A commendable effort given her limited background in this discipline, but a reminder of the fine margins at the elite level. For her fans, it was a bittersweet moment. Pride in her ambition mixed with surprise at the result. Analysts quickly noted the context. Sydney hadn't competed seriously in the sprint hurdles since 2021. The nuances of this event, shorter barriers, relentless rhythm, and shoulder-to-shoulder combat, contrast sharply with the controlled environments of the 400-meter hurdles. Against a polished technician like Nugent, the learning curve proved steep. Nugent, by contrast, thrived under the spotlight. At just the right time, she combined composure with aggression, moving with grace and authority that belied her age. Her preparation clearly showed a balance of speed training, technical refinement, strength development, and mental resilience. Through visualization, relentless discipline, and an unshakable belief in her abilities, she has built a mindset capable of thriving when the stakes are highest. Her triumph was not merely a personal milestone. It was a declaration of intent. Jamaica, already synonymous with sprinting supremacy, now boasts a new force in the sprint hurdles. Nugent's display of poise and precision added fresh depth to her nation's track and field narrative, ensuring that the green, gold, and black will remain a feared presence in upcoming championships. Looking ahead, the athletics world shifts focus to Tokyo and the 2025 World Championships. With a cast that could include Nugent, the Clinton twins, and legends like Shericka Jackson, the stage is set for historic battles across multiple events. This race in Philadelphia transcended the stopwatch. It symbolized the arrival of a new contender willing to challenge the established order. Nugent didn't just win. She announced herself with authority. For those in the stands and millions watching worldwide, the message was unmistakable. The future of sprint hurdling may just have a new queen.